Spurgeon here at RevZilla TV to talk to you today about the Cortech Impulse ST Gloves available at RevZilla.com. So the Impulse ST is going to be a short cuff version of the Impulse RRs. This is going to be for you riders out there that want to get aggressive on the street. You want that aggressive protection, but you don't want a bulky cuff making you feel uncomfortable when you're out there riding. This is going to be great for riders out there from sport bikes to sport touring rigs, and the full perforation design really makes it great for the summer months. So looking at the glove sizing on this, I am typically an extra large in all of my European gloves. So Dainese, Revit, I'm always a 2XL. Sizing down for the Cortech, I'm going to be an XL. So this is going to be a larger American cut, so keep that in mind when you're actually figuring out your sizing. Sizes will range from extra small to a 4XL, so there's a lot of different varieties out there for you. You're going to be able to find a size that works for you. Now the colorways on this, you're going to see that I am wearing the black, white, and red option. There's also an all black version. There's also going to be a high vis as well as a black and white. So there's a couple different color options for you guys to choose from as well. So Cortech has done a really good job of improving their quality. We've really seen them ramp up the quality of their gloves over the past few generations, and the Impulse STs are a really great option. You're getting a lot of protection for around that $75 mark. Now for those of you out there that want to go with a full gauntlet design, maybe you want a little bit more protection, possibly to get you onto the track, you want to check out the RR version of this. The Impulse RRs give you all the same protection we're going to see with this glove, but you are going to add full gauntlet protection as well. So breaking down the Impulse STs and really what you're going to see here, starting with the wrist, working our way down. First of all, you're going to have full grain cowhide throughout this entire glove in both a non-perf and a perf version. On the back of the hand, you're going to see that perforated leather, really allowing the airflow in to push up the wrist into the arms, keeping you cool. You're going to have a padding on the back of your hand, just a foam padding, and that's going to work its way under the split TPU knuckle. And again, I'm going to flex my hand here because you can actually see it working. They really did a good job of giving you this nice, beefy, protective knuckle, but it doesn't impede on your comfort because of the way they split it, and it allows it to flex with your hand. You're also going to see that TPU protection carry out throughout the main three fingers with the sliders you're going to see right here. And then you're also going to have these accordion stretch panels on the inner twomost fingers. And this is really going to work great for when you're working your brake and your clutch lever. If you're like myself, you like to keep your hands out here and you like to use these two fingers to brake and clutch, and it just adds mobility to the fingers themselves. You're also going to see a split knuckle design on the main three fingers. Again, just adding comfort and flexibility. And then you're going to see padding on the backs of all the fingers, as well as a reinforced pad on the back of your pinky hand. So again, this is probably the number one place where you're going to have an impact. So you're going to see double stitching throughout. You're going to see double layers of leather, and then you're going to have two foam pads actually built in here just to give you the protection in the event of a crash. Flipping this over to the palm and working our way through, you're going to see full leather construction on the inside of the palm. You're going to also have a double leather stitching on the impact zone, so you're going to double the leather up. And you're going to see that working down with the pinky where we talked about. You see that double stitching, double leather, really protection in the impact zones where you need it. TPU slider at the back of the palm, and then at the base of the actual thumb, you're going to have another foam pad there. I have to give Cortech a call out for this. There's a lot of folks out there that put a TPU slider on here, and after a few miles it becomes very uncomfortable. Cortech has this positioned in a way where it will protect you in the event of a crash, but when you're out there using this as a sport touring glove, you're going to be comfortable all day long. So you get protection as well as comfort, and I think that's really what Cortech has done great with this line of gloves. And last but not least, we're going to come to the single wrist closure on this. Again, you're going to have a piece of Velcro holding this on here, and if I had to pick a nitpick with the glove, this would be my nitpick. I think for a glove really as nice as this is, they could have done a better job of giving you a closure that actually stays closed. I can see it kind of pulling up over time, and this is just something I would like to see them upgrade over future models. Again, the whole glove is so nice, that's just one little piece that I'd like to see them kind of just beef up a little bit to match the rest of the glove. So overall, I think Cortech did a really great job with the Impulse ST. This is really going to work great for you riders out there looking for an aggressive short cuff glove on the street, and for that $75 mark, it's going to be really hard to beat. There's a lot of folks out there rocking Cortech products. If you want to hear more about what they have to say, do me a favor, click below. Read other riders' thoughts and opinions about the Cortech gear they're rocking on their rides. If you have more questions for us, never hesitate, get us on the phone, give us a call, 877-792-9455, or simply type us out an email, cs@revzilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at the Impulse ST Gloves from Cortech. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.